Silent Boys.
Soylent Boys.
Silent Boys.
Soylent Boys. Soy Boys.
Soy Boys.
Soy Boys.
Give me some Soy Boys over here.
I'm here playing my Nintendo Switch. Every game should be on the Switch. Soy Boy.
Guys, everyone needs to play Cadence of Hyrule. Soy Boys.
Hey, shut the fuck up.
Hey, Soy Boys.
Can you? What is this soy boy?
It's me, baby.
It's me.
I'm a soy boy.
What? My mouth is open. Oh.
Oh, soy boy.
What is happening?
I'm a Soylent boy.
Give me some of that Soylent. Time to do some weights.
What?
Check out my beard. I'm a soy boy.
When did this begin?
Look at this shirt that I tore all the way down to the bottom seam. Soy boy.
Soy boy.
Get to the meaning of this. What is the meaning of this?
I would love to tell you, but only soy boys know.
Ayo, soy boy.
Oh, wait.
Oh.
I know. We're all going to BB.
Okay.
We're going to Bullies Anonymous. All right.
Bullies Bananimous?
Yeah. Just roll with it. All right. I want to thank you all to the first annual Bullies Anonymous get together. My name is Pino, and I used to be a bull.
We're bullies.
You can only speak when you have the bulldog plush in your hands, and I do not see it in your hands, okay?
All right.
All right. I am Pino, and I used to be a bully. Now I'm going to throw it to Garb, and then you can introduce yourself. Ready?
I'm Garbalax, and I'm still a bully.
Hi, Garb. Now pass it over to that one who sounds like a flea.
Here you go.
I'm a bee. I thought this was for bees. There's a bunch of bees in that. What do you? I'm just trying to go to meet more bees. I wanted to get out of the hive.
You know, there's not a lot of city bees out there. He's got to.
I'm trying to
explore.
I'm going out and trying to change my life.
Do you even know the laws of aviation?
Yeah, I can fly, dummy.
What is he? What do you? Fine.
I can't throw this, so if someone wants to pick it off of me, go for it.
Hold on, okay, here you go, Pino.
Thank
Here
you.
you go.
All right. Well, despite the fact that there is an actual bee in this room, I will hope that for this first meeting, you all watched what I told you to watch, so that we can discuss this later on.
What did we watch?
We watched A Silent Voice here on the Funky Anime Podcast.
Hey, welcome to the Funky Anime Podcast. Woo.
Hey there.
We did it finally.
We finally made
it together.
We finally brought it back down to our mediocre level. Hi, welcome back. It's been a while, boys and girls and Garbs.
Well,
and
not for them.
Pinos.
It's been a while for us recording.
It's still been a while, you know. It's been a while. It's almost October.
It's a good introduction.
It's not even remotely close to October. It is
pretty close.
August 25th.
It's like a month away.
It's
It's
almost
over a month away.
It's
What the-
Luigi's Mansion.
What the hell are you saying?
Why you got to do this?
I can't believe you're saying this.
If you don't know who we are,
Motherfucker.
the bee that's still flying around the room thinking that he's at a bee association, well, that's Chuck.
Hey, I just wanted to meet other bees.
The guy looking at the bee ready to throw that stuffed bulldog at it, well, that's Garb.
You know, if I aim it just right and throw it just hard enough,
Please
I
don't.
might be able to knock him. Oh, probably shouldn't talk to myself when I do this.
Yeah, I can hear you. I got big ears.
And the guy grabbing
Wait.
the Radex from the closet because he's the longest member of the bully club, well, that's me, Pino.
Bees have ears.
Wait a second. What are you doing?
Oh,
Wait a second.
nothing. This is my mouth. This is my breath spray. Do you
Oh,
want to try
okay.
it?
Hey, no, can you spray it in your mouth first?
No. I insist. You're my guest.
Okay.
As a
Okay.
former bully, I must treat everybody first.
His face is melting off.
That's not how
It's
Radex
radical.
works.
Sure it is. It is in this universe.
If you wanna, are you okay there?
Okay.
I know you wanted to
Can you
meet
tell
more
my
bees.
mom? Can you tell my mom that I love her?
No, I don't even know where your hive is.
It's down north in Maine.
I see. Do you know a bee that kind of sounds like Jerry Seinfeld?
No, that's a movie, dumbass.
I guess you were at the right place. You are a bully bee, dude.
You sprayed me with Radex, and then you just assumed that I knew Jerry Seinfeld?
Don't we all?
So entitled.
That's exactly how I feel. If you want more of this madness, you can always follow us at the 3 A-Weebros on Twitter or at TAB at
Wow,
YouTube.
you really brought it.
Yeah, 3 Weebros on YouTube. Or if you really want to be awful people, you can donate to our Patreon at patreon.com/3Weebros.
You can only further promote our attitudes during our recording session.
Who?
Salute.
We did it.
Bless you.
But
Thank you.
before we start, how are you guys doing today? You know, I haven't talked to you guys in a while since last time we met.
Yeah.
I'm trying to bring it
I
all
think-
back. Don't laugh at me.
I think we've
I
just
didn't
played
laugh.
Minecraft.
Oh yeah,
I did play Minecraft with y'all, because of course we did.
I played a little bit of Minecraft, and then I played some Pokemon. That's pretty fun.
I'm Pokemon.
Pokemon sounds good right now.
Pokemon.
I played some Pokemon.
Pokemon's pretty fun. Pretty fun.
Guys, you know what else is pretty fun?
What?
A silent voice.
What
We
is
watched a
that?
silent voice.
Yo.
We did?
We did actually, and this
Yeah,
was
I know
actually
you're hosting this episode.
This was a what we like to call a a special treat because it was suggested to us by one of our Patreon users, our good buddy, our good
Thank
good
you,
friend Sid the Sloth.
Also, because we've forgotten to do this a lot of the time, I also want to thank Sid and our new patron Cosmos or Joan, whatever. I'm calling you out. She's not going to listen to this, but thank you for actually being our top tier. And also, we also had another member who I can't name yet because they said that we need to spin a wheel.
All right.
And whoever gets that gets to thank them on their episode. So we can't name them yet because maybe
We have to do a whole bit. I see.
So I'm doing it right now.
All right.
Oh my.
I have it up, and I'm gonna name this wheel the loser.
The Wheel of Misfortune.
The Loster.
The Lost.
Okay, so Garb, Chuck, and
Velociraptor.
Pino are on this wheel. I'm gonna click it to spin. Okay.
Okay. When do we choose our?
I'm spinning it. I'm spinning it.
But
I'm
wait, I
spinning
didn't
it.
get to
I'm
choose
spinning
what
it.
I wanted to be. Can I be blue?
It's me.
Oh, come on.
I get to announce them. So, fuck you. You don't get this episode.
Hey, wait a second. This wheel has. Wait, what?
I can send you a picture of the wheel.
This
I
wheel
get
is
it.
just. This wheel just has your name on all the slots.
No, I put it.
Yeah, we need proof.
No,
There's
we need
the quarter.
We
I
need
have
proof.
a JPEG.
We need
I can
proof.
send you. Don't yell at me. Here's a JPEG.
Okay. Wait, I wanted to be blue. Okay, well, it did
No.
choose Chuck.
Shut your mouth.
I'm just confirming it to the masses. And by the masses, I mean like 5 of us.
Okay.
Nice. All right.
What'd we watch?
So, once again, we watched A Silent Voice, and this was a film.
We don't say that very often
Yeah.
on this podcast.
Yeah, we don't watch a lot of films very often on this podcast. The last one we saw was the Castle in the Sky, and that was
La Puta.
that was a good one. So when being suggested this one, I was just like, okay, this should be fine.
Yeah, the few movies we've seen have been considerably better than most of the shows we watch.
Of course, and this one is no exception. Especially because before we even watched it, Sid was always telling us, "Hey, I hope you're ready to cry."
Yeah.
And oh boy, it's a roller coaster of emotions. And by
Yeah.
roller coasters, I just mean there's like one emotion, and it's kind of like the sad one, but
It's the sad one.
it's the sad one. Yeah, you start off and you're just like, this is like a nice fresh piece of pizza, and then you go down and you're like, wait a second, this isn't pizza, and you're sad about it.
That was
Pizza.
anchovies.
Yeah.
Gimme.
All right. So let me just give you a
All
little
right.
bit of background about A Silent
Yes, please.
Voice. So A Silent Voice, or how it's, I believe it's like how it's actually translated, it is the shape of a voice.
Bless you.
Thank you. Wait a second. Wait. You caught me off guard there.
Yeah.
All right. Anyways, obviously as all films or manga or anime go, they started as a manga, and it was actually a one-shot series that was picked up later on to be like a full kind of story thing. It was published in 2011, and then it was fleshed out sometime in 2013, and it ran from August of 2013 to the end of November of 2014. And sometime in between there, it was announced, hey, a studio picked it up to develop a movie, and it was a studio we all hold dear to our hearts. Who is it? I forget.
Kyoani.
Bless you.
Kyoto
Kyoto
Animation.
Animation.
Thank you. And you know those boys. They do a lot of good work. We've seen.
Yeah.
We've just about, at least now, every one of us has a show or a movie that we enjoy.
Oh yeah.
From Kyoto.
Sadly, obviously, we knew over a month ago now they did suffer that arson attack on their
Studio.
studio, and that was a real shame. But they're bouncing back and they're doing great. And this just is going to be. I'm surprised. This is this our first Kyoto anime? Oh no, we watched Dragon Maid.
Yeah,
and
we watched
Ichijo.
Dragon Maid.
So yeah, this is not our first, but this won't be our last by a fucking long shot.
We really do love them because they're one of the best.
I don't want to go off on this now, but our next episode's going to be Kyo anime again, and I will probably forget about this, but watch Beyond the Boundary. We're not doing that next week, but it's such a good show. Watch it. I don't care who you are. Stop what you're watching.
All right, I'm stopping the podcast.
Stop it.
I'm
Stop
stopping the podcast. Everybody, we're stopping.
I won't judge you if you stop the podcast.
I'm stopping the podcast, Chuck.
Watch Beyond the Boundary.
Chuck, I'm stopping the podcast. I'm going to watch
Thank you.
Beyond the Boundary. I'll be back, okay?
We'll be back in 2 weeks. Bye. you always do the first opening.
I don't remember our
Always.
endings.
It's the
To be fair, I don't
motorcycle
remember
from
our
Final
endings.
Fantasy VII.
Well, I never played Mother. I'm sorry.
You're not sorry. You're a bully.
Ah, you're right. But as we met, we did watch another Kyo anime show. Hold on, we watched Nichijou.
I said that.
No.
I said Nichijou and Dragon Maid.
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought you said something else.
No, I didn't.
Okay.
You dumb
Well,
doofus.
we watched Nichijou that time. That was a good.
Yes.
That was a good one. I admit.
That's one of our favorite episodes that we've done.
Yeah, it was super fun. I enjoyed that.
They're all good.
But anywho, this film released in Japan obviously first, and then was released here October 20th, 2017. I believe it was like a limited air run as usual when it comes to anime films. I missed it. I knew it existed
in the States.
Yeah, in the States.
It was very big in Japan.
Yeah.
It was actually It came out right around the same time
As that other one.
as Your Name.
Mm-hmm.
Which is a shame because both of them are very good, but they always get compared because that's what they do.
Yeah, they always compare things that either come out around the same time or Japan teas and whatnot. But
Japan.
to each their own. But don't knock this one off as just another anime film. This is
Yes.
truly something special. But before we start, what's your experience with this? Have you heard of it before? Or
Garb,
Nope.
go first. Okay.
thank you, Garb.
I didn't see anything about it. I heard the name in passing, and I heard people said it was really good, and that was it.
Okay.
Yeah, I actually read part of the manga while it was still
Running.
it was still being released because I remember hearing about this movie before it was released. So back 3 years ago, and it wasn't finished. So I stopped reading it, and then I forgot.
Hey, that usually happens when it comes to manga.
But for what I did read, I cried.
Dang.
So it wasn't even like I got bored. Like I still loved it. I just completely forgot that I was reading that.
It happens.
Well, because it was on the Crunchyroll app, and I don't use that anymore.
Oh,
Shh,
yeah.
don't tell them that. They're our next sponsor. Gosh.
Well, I use their anime streaming service. I just don't use their manga as much.
It's okay. You can
Crunchyroll,
sponsor me
please.
Okay.
instead. I don't watch
Pino
anything.
good sponsor.
No, I'm kidding. I love Crunchy Munch. They're good guys. As for me, I usually avoid sad things like the plague ever since I realized there's a lot of sad things out there with anime.
Since the last time he had the sissy flu.
Yeah. Whoa. You cannot say Gurren Lagann was the sissy flu. I hate you. But yeah, I've tried to back off of the sad sob stories and looked for other avenues of entertainment. But I'm always good. I'm always down for a good sad story, a good cry. But in this case,
you are.
it wasn't as sad as I thought. But we'll talk about that in a second.
I don't know about that.
Oh, well, we'll get into it. Don't worry, we'll get into it.
Okay.
So I guess let's just since this was a movie, there wasn't really an
It was a
opening or
movie.
ending.
Congrats.
It
So,
was a
like-
Which is a
movie.
shame.
Yeah, which it's nice, but they did have a nice little opener like song.
Oh, that was
and
that.
It caught me by surprise.
Yeah, absolutely.
Could you tell me what the song was? I forgot.
It was My Generation.
Thank you. I remember
Yeah.
watching the movie at that point, and I thought,
By the Whomstive?
I was like, "Excuse me, did I turn on the radio like at some point in my day?"
Yeah,
What is this?
well, because so I was watching this with my girlfriend, and I was just like, man, like I was like, what is this? What happened? And then I'm like, whoa. And then I was like, wait, this works. Oh no.
and it
was
actually
crazy.
it oddly worked. Yeah.
Yeah,
I saw it in the chat. Oh, go
I'm
ahead.
watching it back right now, and it's really good. I guess you can call this an opening, but it's because it has the title card and everything for it, and
it's done differently enough that
Well,
you can't.
but it also has like all the credits too. So I guess I'm just gonna say, sure, this is gonna be the opening. And it basically has all the like main characters or main-ish characters, all as kids playing around, being goofuses, being kids, and it just shows their like daily life, and it's kind of blurred out around the edges and like overall because it's a memory, and I think that's really a really cool stylistic choice on what they
They're
did.
good at those.
Yeah, oh man. And there's so many like little things, which I guess because it's a movie, it's to be more expected because there's a little bit more budget and you only have to focus on this like 2-hour thing instead of a
You need to somehow fit everything into a kind of like a cohesive kind of way that still makes sense. Like
yeah. And it has like them like doing little handshakes, and I'm like, oh man, I love handshakes.
reminds me of handshaking as a kid.
Yes.
Hello, sir.
And it also shows his sister's husband, Pedro.
Dude,
Isn't that his name?
I believe it's
Isn't-
Pedro, but I can check. Yeah, it's
Yeah, can you look?
Pedro.
Good. I just think that's very funny. But overall, really good, really nice animation. There's a lot of slight camera shakes. during this, and I'm like, this is good. I like this. And oh man, just this animation. We're gonna talk about this more in the animation section, but that's a spicy animation right there, baby.
Oh, well, that's a spicy animation.
Oh,
Mamma mia.
Mamma mia. Budget cuts.
oh no.
But yeah, it was
Actually-
very surprising to hear the Who. I was nicely surprised. It was like it was a nice little treat.
So I had seen in the chat that the song played, but it still took me by surprise when I heard it because it
It's so
just boom,
weird.
it hits you, and it's real good.
So I don't.
Because you're like, this isn't my Japanese anime.
This is mainstream.
But it's a really
It's good.
good song.
Yeah,
you
it's
know?
It
really
works. It works very well.
And they did have like an ending theme during the credits, but I don't know. I guess you could still count it as an ending theme. It was called Kyo wo Shita no wa by Aiko.
And didn't they just show credits? I don't remember.
It was
I need to hear
mostly
it again.
credits. Like they had like the little. I think they had little pictures.
Also spoilers,
But,
by the way.
but
Yeah, I think it had pictures if I remember. I'm trying to.
it was just like your standard movie kind of ending.
Yeah,
And-
which it's good.
It's all
The
good.
song was good.
The
I really
song-
like the song.
Absolutely, yeah.
It was very pretty.
It really brings down the mood. Oh, not brings down the mood, but I think it's a good like closing kind of song where it just
Yeah.
like brings you
It,
to
it
the
has
end.
some nice actual the lyrics to it, which are obviously in Japanese, but it's still a very good song to end the whole thing on. I just like it a lot.
I'm listening back to it now, and yeah,
It's very pretty.
very good, very good
And also,
song.
it's just so good.
But also it's pretty damn good.
It is. Hey, Pino,
Yeah, what's up?
you want to talk about the OST?
Yeah, dude. Let's get into that.
Oh,
God.
Oh man,
The music is phenomenal in this movie. I was
Yeah.
every moment that there was like any remotely like any kind of like music shift or like any kind of impactful or emotional scene, the music spot on fit the moment. Especially with like entering the climax of the movie and some of the more risky things that we'll talk about later that happened to our main protagonist.
Yeah.
It was just it paired so wonderfully with what was going on.
Yeah.
Whoever was directing it was a genius at that point. I was like, yo, congrats, Steve.
yeah. It's man, it is. It's just beautiful. Like I can't say it any other way. Like right now, I'm listening to. It's called Lit. Like
Yo, it's lit,
funny.
fam.
I know it's funny, but it's the soft piano that like if you listen to it and you watched it, you're like, oh yes, I know exactly this song. And oh my god, it is just like hurts my heart just like listening to this. And also, Naoko Yamada is the director.
Congratulations to Mr. Naoko Namara.
No, that's a lady.
Thank you, Mr. Yoko Mimamura.
And then the sound director was Yota Tsuruoka. I probably said that wrong, but like very good. Like I love.
bless you.
Thank you. Oh, and then obviously, and I also want to just shout out Yoshitoki Oima, who was the actual creator of the manga. So
Oh,
shouts to you as
Yeah.
well. Oh man,
just
This-
real quick.
yeah.
I have high expectations for a soundtrack whenever I see something by this studio, and was
It
not
delivers.
let down. Yeah, they
There's-
delivered 100%, maybe 110%.
I honestly, like, I know we've talked about them a couple times before, but Kyoto Animation, there's no other studio like them, and there's literally everything that I've watched of theirs is like in my top 10.
Yeah,
Like you could put Dragon Maid up there, you can put Sound Euphonium, you can put K-On, you can put
Nichijou.
You could put Nichijou. You can put this. You could put Beyond the Boundary. Like all of those are like in my top, I guess 20. If I really want to do semantics, but like, oh my god,
this may sound a little crazy, but they're kind of the new age Studio Ghibli.
honestly,
I can
they're
see
like
that.
this-
I can agree with that.
I don't know if I'd try and put that label on them because they're so different, though.
Yeah, but I mean, in the terms of
quality. Oh yeah,
that you know, every single thing that comes out by them is gonna be good.
Yeah, I would say quality wise, yes, but there's such a, you can always tell you're watching a Kyoto Animation like piece, even in their earliest works. Like, there's so many things that you can tell that are just there, and I love Kyoto Animation. It's
certainly.
I'm gonna sound like a goddamn broken record, but oh
no, my check machine is broken.
And I know we haven't talked about Clanted before, but I know that's a really good one, and I've yet to watch it, but that's on my list, everyone.
Oh, that's the one I'm avoiding the most.
Oh, they also, I'm pretty sure I knew this, but they did Lucky Star as well. Wow, I didn't know that.
Evergarden, that's one that gonna watch eventually.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
I've heard that. I've heard many things in that one.
All of them are good, guys. If you literally just looked up Kyoto Animation and picked anyone at random, you'd get a good anime.
It's true.
Yeah.
But don't take our word for it.
Take my word for it.
Yeah. Wait, no.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
But yeah, this OST is nothing to scoff at, especially the one that we mentioned, Lit. That is the one that tugs on the heartstring the most.
Yeah, and there's a variation of it that they played when they were when the two main characters were exploring around, and it has a flourish that like builds into a bigger part, and it hurts my heart listening to it. I love it.
Oh,
so good.
Well, I don't think we're gonna say anything bad about this.
No, I hate to break it to you, everyone. If you like hateful us, that's not this one.
Yeah, not this.
Yeah. It just, we can't do it every single time.
It's not in us. Sometimes our hearts are just too happy from what we saw.
Man, that's crazy.
No, we don't have the sissy flu. You have the sissy flu.
I'm looking at their release stuff after this. They literally, after this, they did Sound Euphonium 2, which is the second season of Sound Euphonium, and Dragon Maid immediately after.
2 bangers.
It's insane how quality the studio is. I'm sorry that I'm just talking about this. It's good.
Yeah,
But,
without a doubt.
You know, that was just the tip of the iceberg with the OST, and we've got to talk about the most important part of any anime, the animations.
Guys,
The characters.
we always, first off, before, I know people are going to be like, so I'm going to talk about the backgrounds first.
Yes, let's start with that.
These backgrounds, as with like I expect from any movie, anime movie, these backgrounds are stunning. Like, legitimately, you could take any background that they use, and that would be, I could frame that and put it on my wall.
It's a wallpaper. It's literally something you can even use it for your desktop too. It's that good.
Yeah,
in any given situation.
It's beautiful. It's absolutely wonderful, and I think that, like, you can really tell within the animation and just how it looks. Like, oh my god,
They put their heart into it.
They
did.
They, even though it, the city in which this takes place in, that's usually like, it in other sources is kind of dull. Like, I'll even bring up maybe Durarara at points. That had a lot of city, and sometimes the city just didn't really pop out. In this one, you can like literally see in any scene the architecture just seems so right, and it's you can just like you can just pause it and just take a look, and you can see the amount of detail that they went through. Like, they didn't even need to go that far, but luckily it's a movie, so they did. It's just
absolutely.
It's perfect. It's like amazing.
Well, I think one of the things is that it's not a huge city. Like, you're not in, where is Durarara?
Ikebukuro.
Ikebukuro, yeah. This is a smaller town, so while there is still like streets and a lot of people, there's still that small town charm that a lot of smaller Japanese towns have. Which, like, I've been to Japan and been to a lot of smaller towns like this. It matches that perfectly. Like, the small town feel, little bridges going over like little creeks.
Oh.
and having it's like watching stuff like this that has so much care put into every facet of it. Like it like brings me back and makes me want to go back to Japan again, because it is truly a beautiful country, and I think anyone who has the chance to should just do it. It's wonderful, and man, this fucking movie, dude.
This movie, man. But that's just the backgrounds, and as with any good
there's
movie,
so much more.
As with any good movie, there's bound to be good animations to come along with it, and oh boy, it's good. It's real good.
Oh my fucking god. So, A Silent Voice has some of the most fluid and beautiful animation that I've ever seen in a movie. Flat out, it doesn't matter who, it doesn't matter what, it's perfect. One of the actually defining characteristics of Kyoto Animation is that their hands are always great. Because hands are such a like kind of fiddly thing to do in animation. It's so much extra work for a very little part that most people probably will just be like, oh yeah, those are hands.
It adds up so much.
Oh my god.
Looking at their previous work, I don't want to get into it now, but you know what I'm talking about.
No, I know you're talking about chaos. Oh,
Of course.
those fingers, man.
And it's even more important in
and
this
sound euphonic.
movie because there's a lot of sign language.
Yes.
And there's a lot of hand motions and a lot of things they need to get right, because if they're
one
going to
except
stay
the
true
studio could have
to
done it.
the themes and the purpose of the movie, those hands got to look real sharp, and they did an excellent job of that.
It's insane. It's absolutely bonkers how much they did with this. Like, oh my god. It's so pretty. Even, also, I don't know if anyone knows, but they're going to be spoilers. But even they have a motif where everyone has X's over their face because our main character, Shoya, he kind of like blocks himself out for everyone. And so everyone has this kind of X over their face, and it moves around a little bit and jitters. And even if there's like a glass in front of it, it looks like it's behind the glass. This X that isn't real.
That's consistent.
Like, that isn't real in this, like, you know, kind of world. It still matches those like, kind of rules of the universe. It's crazy. It's so good.
They know what they're doing.
Oh my freaking god. It's beautiful.
It's amazing.
Like you were saying before, the sort of stylistic decisions are to sort of represent what's going on in the story and what's happening visually. The best.
Yeah. Like, there's a lot of things that they have that you wouldn't see in other things. Like, even I've watched some other anime movies before, and little character movements that you don't see ever are here. Like little head movements, you know, eyes flickering back and forth, and like little movements that normal people do. And it's insane how detailed this movie is.
I'm actually watching a clip right now, and it's the main character. He's like flipping up the brake stopper on his little bicycle, and the added little bounce that the tire does on the floor. Like, you don't need that there, but they went that extra mile and put that in there, and it just makes the whole thing feel so consistent. I know it's just such a small detail, but like, you catch these things when you really pay attention and rewatch them. Things.
And there's even just like really, I don't know. There's just like, even like the main character just has like a little crab on his back. And it moves with him. Like, there's realistic movement to, like, the crab pin.
Realistic
or like,
crab.
Or not like crab pin, but like crab keychain. It's insane. It's crazy. It's fucking crazy, boys. I love it.
Quality.
It's very good. Love it. I love it.
Love this. Love it.
Also, the water looks real good
Oh, the water.
when they're at the pond and whatnot. When they swim underwater, ooh,
Water's so
good.
important.
You know what's actually
stay
really
hydrated,
funny?
fellas.
So, Kyoto Animation has a show called Free, which they started making in 2013, and it's about a swim team with like cute boys. And the reason that they started making it was to show how good they can animate water. And it started out as, I think, a commercial. And because they liked it so much, they just made a show. Because they just made cute anime boys swimming in water.
Who can blame them?
Dude, that water
and
looks
that's
so
why,
good to
that's
drink.
why all the water looks so good, my man.
Wait, no. You can't drink
What?
that water. That's pool water.
Wait.
Don't be drinking pool water.
It's got
Time to
Clorox.
drink this water.
Glug,
Not even if
glug,
it's
glug, glug.
dolphins.
I was a lifeguard. I should know this.
I'm drowning. Sorry, Garb, you were saying?
I have no idea what I was talking about.
It
It was
happens.
not important.
I'm going to drink some more water. Glug, glug, glug,
He's gonna
glug.
get a
Glug, glug,
big
glug,
old
glug.
sip.
Man,
Man,
just
why
the
is this
animation in general.
why is it so good?
Because it's Kyoto Animation, and they cared about their fucking source material, and they did it. So, with the X's, that's actually one of the main symbols within the manga. So, like, when you see X's over the people themselves, like, those are there in the manga.
Amazing.
Okay.
And, like, even the peeling off bits, like, that is with the manga and what it has.
That's very good.
It's... Oh, my goodness. I didn't read all of it. Obviously, I said that before, but, like, oh, it's so good. Maybe I read the one-shot. I don't know. I might have read the one-shot, but it's still just... so good.
very good, yeah.
Even the rain, dude. Even the fucking
Even the
rain.
tears.
Ah!
Don't give
Even
me...
my tears.
Oh, even the bread. The bread looks so good.
Dude, the bread. They put so much
I
time
wanted
and
to be
effort
a
into
fish.
that
It looks so
bread.
fluffy.
I want to be a fish to eat that.
I want to be the bread.
to warm.
I want to be eaten. Yum yum.
Yeah, give me... I just want to be a fluffy piece of bread.
Who doesn't?
You know what?
I don't know.
That's true.
Yeah.
All right. Let's stop gushing about the animation. Let's start gushing about that plot. Y'all ready to take a nice little ride down memory lane?
Oh boy.
Don't worry.
Time to prep myself.
I've split it all off into paragraphs so we can stop whenever we need to discuss anything.
Cool.
All right. So I'm gonna do just a like nice little summary of the whole thing, and then we'll go into like each part into what, and if we want to talk about something, we'll go for it.
Yeah.
So
Of course.
our story is about a man. His name is Shoya Ishida, and at the beginning of the film, you see him. He's like selling a lot of stuff. He's doing a lot of weird, like sketchy stuff, and he leaves money to this to his what we can assume is his mom on his bedside. And then you just see him walk up to a bridge, and he's ready to jump. This man's about to commit suicide,
Yeah.
right off the bat, I was like, "Oh, wait a second, I'm not ready for this. What's going on?"
Yeah.
This movie will tackle themes that I was not aware that they were going to tackle. I knew that they were going to probably make me cry, but I was not entirely sure how. But the theme of suicide and is very apparent, and probably one of the main things that they showcase.
Yeah. It's
luck-
important for the story. So I feel like even though it's heavy topics and, a lot of people like to stray away from these issues and everything, I still think that it's super important to have these
You just
discussions.
need to be very tasteful.
Yeah.
Oh, extremely tasteful. It's man, it's too real,
Yeah.
really. But
At the
Had to
start,
be
I
done.
thought he was telling us the story of what he did before he died. I
Before,
was
yeah.
expecting him to be dead at the end of the movie. I thought we were going to flash back right to the bridge scene, but luckily he ends up not jumping due to some distraction that was happening.
Yeah.
And he regrets it. He goes back and he lives his daily life. But before we do that, it cuts back to his childhood, and then we learn about him and his history with a student, a transfer student by the name of Shoko Nishimiya. And Shoko is a deaf child, so she can't really hear well, and she has hearing aids to try and help her hear. But as we know, and is revealed in the movie, she can't speak normally. Well, she can't really speak because she can't hear herself, enunciate those words, and she has the hardest time in that setting. As kids will be kids, and they were all complete assholes to this one girl, and I was angry for this beginning part of the movie. I was just seething with anger. I could not believe what was happening.
It literally makes me sad thinking about it. Like my heart is physically breaking just thinking.
Right. And the worst part of all that is, as they were doing that, Shoko continued to smile, continued to be nice, continued to be, just to try to be a normal person. She is a normal person. She just tried to be, have friends,
fit in.
And that just hit too hard. I was just like, I couldn't. But I was angry anytime they bullied her. These kids are, at least Shoya, he broke like 6 or 8 of her hearing aids throughout the time that she was at that school, and I was
cheap, dude.
Yeah, this you can probably hear me right now. I can't even I can't even describe what I'm feeling. It was just anger. Like, I get it, these are kids, but these kids should know better.
They're dicks.
They're complete asshats.
Well, the kids will be kids. Like, that's the shittiest thing about it. Like, kids are this mean.
The teacher was worse because he was there. I mean, he would stop them, but there was never like a moment where they're like, "Hey," they never. I don't think they really were able to transmit that she has this issue and that you should not out
respect
her. Respect her. Try to help her out. And there were people to help her out. There was one girl, but as we'll find out, she has her own little history, and she had to move away. But we'll get into that later.
Yeah.
After, I believe, 8 months, right? She was bullied, maybe about 8 or 6 months or something.
Yeah, a while.
Which
is awful.
She had to switch schools, and it was really bad. And when that happened, everybody turned against Shoya, who was considered the main perpetrator of the of the bullyings, and then he was essentially treated exactly like Shoko and just an outcast for his entire life, which led him into what we have now back in the film, him just shutting himself out because he feels the guilt of what he did, and he feels like he doesn't deserve to be happy or have those relationships with anyone. And that's why, as we mentioned before, the X's on everybody's faces, because he's completely shut himself off.
And so, to explain a little bit before, when he was going to commit suicide, he worked jobs and sold all of his things because he wanted to pay back his mom, who paid for all those hearing aids. And so that's what he did. He paid all that back, and then comedically it got burnt because that's how it is. But just you can tell how sad, how much he worked, and it just makes me so sad.
And that's just the guilt that he felt building up in him. And that's such a real human feeling that they showed wonderful, they were able to depict that very well in this film.
Yeah,
that was something I could feel. I was like, damn. If I felt that guilty, I would turned my life around just like he did, probably in a better direction. But it happens. People will take it in different directions, and that's why we have him trying to jump off the bridge at the end, the beginning of the movie.
Yeah,
it's tough. Life's sucks.
Tough, man.
Life sucks, dude.
Life does suck.
But anyways, and even the depictions of the bullying, even though we know it's rough, but it's at times it's uncomfortable. She ends up being physically hurt. She falls in the water. She's pushed in the water. The times he takes the hearing aids, he's so rough that she ends up bleeding.
Yep. And that one, I particularly disliked.
Yeah, none of us like that at all. I did not want to see that ever happen again. And the fact that they were laughing and stuff, it was just come on, guys.
I don't like it.
I don't like it
You feel icky.
Yeah. But luckily, you know, since this is a movie and you're either going to feel great at the end or feel even worse, or both.
Yeah.
You know, fate had something else in store for Shoya as he runs into the girl that he bullied many years ago. You know, just I wouldn't say randomly, because it was just like he was having a real bad day, and just ends up finding her, and you know, he's on a mission to essentially seek forgiveness from her, and like
Yeah.
and it's clear he wants forgiveness, but he's like, no, I just want to make things right. I want to be friends. And I'll mention it now. He doesn't ask sorry until the end of the movie, and like that. Oof, we'll talk about that later. But yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that's the plot to begin. Like, well, you know, that's a little synopsis. We'll
Yeah.
say that. But
because we'll talk about spoilers and things later, but
yeah. So you know, in order, basically, like, we had him thinking about his past and his present with everybody with the blue X's on their face, right? At that point, it's just him living in his own little world. But after that, you know, he doesn't open up willingly. He opens up because he sees someone else getting bullied, and that's our good old broccoli boy, who I forget his name. What's that guy's name?
his name is
Nagatsuka
Bless you.
Tomohiro. He's a little broccoli boy who's getting his bike stolen from him.
Yeah.
And I was just like, this man, he's got the best
Yeah,
hairstyle.
Tomohiro Nagatsuka. Yeah, so it's man, his introduction as well is crazy good because obviously his bike is being stolen, and so our main man Shoya's like, okay, fine, you can take mine, because the guy was saying like, hey, I need to pick up something, and he was like, no, and then Shoya's like, here, you can take mine. He's like, thanks, you're a god. And then obviously it was stolen, because that's how it is. And Tomohiro gets it back. Like, he searched all around for it, and I was like, oh, my heart.
Like, this man, he knows how to repay his debts, even though there was no debt to be paid. It was just a nice thing he did. And then from that point, they become BFFs. That was the best thing ever. Just seeing him slowly open up to somebody else after all those years.
Because he needed a friend.
Yeah, you can't hold all that inside. That's where he was like. That's where he messed up. Can't keep all that built up inside. You need to share stuff with other people. And Nagatsuka was probably one of the highlights of this movie. He was your wingman. He was loyal. You know. Sometimes you can't trust these hoes.
The OG.
And he had a cool, funny dub voice.
I did not. I watched the sub.
Oh, you watched sub?
Yeah, I watched the sub.
I watched dub.
Yeah.
It was good.
I liked. I assume both are very good.
No, they're very good. Fun fact, actually, in the dub version, the actress who played Shoko was actually a deaf voice actress. So like, it was like, yeah, it was very authentic, which was
That's
really cool.
That's really interesting.
Yeah, like they wanted to capture the feel, and it was just. You could. I mean, I couldn't tell because I was just like, oh, this is just another dub thing. But I looked it up online. I'm like, yo, that's going the extra mile, dude.
Yeah, no, this the voice actor in what is it, Japanese, has done a lot of Kyo Annie stuff, so it makes sense that they've been here.
Mm-hmm. And
that's good.
Yeah, it's really good.
Regardless.
So he becomes friends with Broccoli Boy, and he tries to open up a little bit with the dumb blonde with the glasses. What's her name? I can't remember her. Kawaii Miki. Yeah, Miss Miki. She's the one with the glasses. She was a childhood friend, but he slowly opens up with her. But throughout the film, you see Shoya trying to talk to Shoko because. She's in a different place, and he's just trying to say hi and whatnot. And this little person, this little small child, is like, "Nah, dog, can't sit here. Sorry, she's not here."
Yeah,
but I can see her. No.
And then they start screaming.
They start screaming. Says
they get forcibly removed from the premises.
And I love that bit. But that was the introduction to Shoko's sister, even though. We don't know that yet.
Yuzuru.
She lied.
Yuzuru. She was great. I
really like her as a character. She's a very fun, a fun character because you don't know, and you know, at first she says she's
her boyfriend.
her boyfriend, and then you're like, oh no, that doesn't seem right.
A love interest, but you're so short.
Yeah. That was very funny.
And you know what? I found it hilarious that that Shoya was like, "Yo, okay, that's cool."
Yeah, he's like, yeah, cool, I guess.
Yeah, treats
I
him
just wanted to
like
say,
a guy
hey.
for the longest time until it's
Yeah.
like, "Dude, you're a girl."
And he's
like,
like,
yeah,
oh,
yeah,
sorry.
dude.
And then he still kind of treats her the same, which I like.
Which might as well treat somebody the same way you met him. Mm-hmm. You scrub.
Yeah, scrub
I
a
didn't-
dub.
Honor.
Guys, I'm sorry that I didn't say this earlier, but the use of color, because I know we talked about this, we didn't talk about this in animation, and I forgot. But now that I've had it running in the background, muted, the color of this is beautiful.
Oh yeah. Got
Like,
all
oh
hues
my
and
god,
contrasts of every
like
color.
in like the not evening but like afternoon to dusk, like the reds and like more orangey colors, it just looks so good. All the colors change and all the characters look slightly different, and it's like, oh, this is perfect. This is the best. Okay, continue. Sorry.
Right.
He had to get that out.
That's totally fine. We we should have talked about the colors. Yeah, so good. But yeah, you know, Shoya ends up getting accepted by the sister, saying like, "Okay, you're a cool dude. You know, mom was wrong about you. You're a good dude."
Yeah.
And as the movie progresses from that point, I would say ghosts from his past just start showing up. Not literally, but like he ends up finding childhood friends, ex-friends that he used to bully Shoko with, and they all one by one get intertwined with these two in their story. Especially that one annoying girl with the black hair. I don't remember her name, and I couldn't care less because she's a dude. She sucks, dude. I hate her so much.
Yeah.
Naoka, there we go. Naoka, oh my god, I did not like her at all.
Yeah, me
she was the worst.
I mean,
She's the worst character.
she's the
straight
worst.
up.
Yeah, they do a really good job to make you hate her because she's like she's the bully that's like she's like stuck up. She thinks she's better than you, and she'll blame
Yeah.
you for everything,
Yeah,
even though
no.
it's not your fault. It's the worst.
Like, I'm kind of
thing
glad
is-
they didn't redeem her, though.
Yeah.
Because like,
Yeah.
that's real life, because people can still be goddamn shitty people, and you don't have to redeem them, because that's just how it is.
They'll slowly
Yeah, 'cause you
warm up, but don't redeem them.
you see what happens to Shoya. You see that he develops, but whenever you see someone that's just a jerk that doesn't develop, it's like, yeah, whatever, fuck
Yeah,
you.
fuck you, bitch.
Get out of here! What are you doing in my movie?
Hey,
Can't
keep
you
on
see?
walking.
Invite you.
Can't you see she's signing
Get
in?
the-
What are you doing?
Hey,
the broom.
come on, get your
Hey.
movie out of here.
Out of here! Go back to your
Hey.
cat salon or whatever you're a part of. Get
Go
out of here.
back to your goddamn.
Get off of my
giving people
bike! Come on,
paper.
man. You're too heavy.
Get out of here! I'm going to the fucking amusement park,
Hey,
man.
I'm going back to the hardware store. Come on.
Hey, goodbye. But we're wooden.
Yeah, no, I hated her. She's the worst.
Yeah, she's awesome. Screw
God.
her.
I'm glad that her ex showed up back on her face when they went to the pool. That was the best. It's like, oh, she sucks. Oh my god. But yeah, they all reconnect with ghosts of their past. Shoko reunites with that one girl who was very nice to her at the beginning of the elementary school year. What was her name? Her name was.
Oh, yeah.
She was
yeah.
Miyoko, Sahara Miyoko, the only nice girl who attempted to learn sign, and
Yeah,
she was.
Sahara. Oh man.
Shoko left a big impact on her. After she left, she
Yeah.
just like Shoya, I didn't mention before, they both learned sign throughout the years. Just, I don't know if it was just to make amends or just because they were trying to fill up space or time in their lives, but they both learned that slowly and little. And I just found that amazing. Like, these characters who especially Sahara, I didn't think I'd see her again. And then
I love
halfway through the
Sahara.
movie, she comes back, no sign. She's still as nice as ever. I was like, yo, that's what I'm talking about. That's how you build
Sahara's
a world.
so pretty.
Yeah, she's so tall too, so pretty.
Yeah.
And nice.
Yeah, and so nice.
Yeah.
But
We love that.
She loves to run away.
The old Joestar
The old
technique.
Joestar special.
Oh no, the deaf girl's being bullied. Run away! Dang. Oh my god.
Oh my god! She signs out. Oh my god.
But yeah, and then I mentioned this before, but they all managed to get together as a group and go to the pool. And at this point, you're just like, Shoya's he's moving up, you know. He's opening up to more people. These exes are falling off their faces, and then dumbass black-haired girl was like, "Hey, let's go get some hot dogs or whatever." And they're like, "Sure." And then they go up to the stand, and then the guy who's taking their order is the bully who bullied Shoya after
Bastard kid.
Yeah, bastard. But I didn't write his name down on the sheet. Screw
I don't
him.
care about him.
we couldn't care about him. But seeing him was like a horror nightmare for poor old Shoya. Closed right back up, and at that point, he just calls everybody out. He's like, "Nah, dog, you suck, I suck."
Yeah,
I was
well,
that was too real.
Yeah, this was also after what's it's both of them go on the Ferris wheel. Shoko and Ueno or whatever the hell her name is,
black-haired girl.
God. They go on it, and she's an awful human. And
yo, shout outs to the sister though. She's like, "Yo, take my camera. It's on. It's recording." Black-haired girl literally just tells her it's your fault. She's like, "You suck. You make everybody feel bad for you."
Yeah,
and then beats her. It's the worst. Like, what kind of horrible human being does that? Mm-hmm. That was harder to watch too. I'm just like, you're not a kid anymore. Why?
Yeah. Why can't you grow up?
Why can't you use your words or like communicate better? Like, express your feelings, please. Like, oh my god, it was the worst.
Damn kids.
Yeah, but yeah, Shoya literally tells everybody their defects. It's like, black-haired girl, stop being an asshole. Not everything is someone else's fault. Take your own responsibilities. He tells Sahara, "Yo, you ran away. Go away. Go away. You ran away. Get out of here.
Run away again."
And the worst part is he hurts our boy. He hurts Broccoli Boy. He's like, "You don't even know me. Like, I don't even know you that long." And it was just like,
Tomohiro, dude, that hurt my heart. That legit made me very sad.
I know. And the fact that the thing that hurt the most is like, he's like, "You don't really mean that. I know you don't really mean that, and I'll be here for you once you feel better." I was just like, "Oh, what a good friend."
I know, it hurt my heart.
I was upset, but I felt for Shoya. I understood what he was going through. I was like,
no, absolutely.
I would love to tell everybody their truth sometimes. Pino, you suck. You're not funny.
Pino, you're the funniest man I've ever known.
Chuck, you're too tall.
Funniest.
Garb, you're too tall.
The funniest boy in the whole room.
I wish. There's nobody else in this room.
Exactly, you're the funniest boy.
Thanks, guys. Let's go to the Ferris wheel. Yo,
okay.
Was it this Bobobo season that when we saw them going to the Ferris wheel, and then they go around, and then it comes back down and they're fighting each other?
I think that was the first. I think that was the first one because that was the Jelly Jiggler theme park, right?
Yeah, the Jelly Jiggler.
Yeah, that was the first one.
I hate that. No,
that's
my
season.
mind.
That's the season.
I hate that came to my mind.
Guys, man, this really keeps me hopping.
Hurry up and pick more Bobobo already.
I thought we weren't using real names. Oh my god. I'm sorry. No, don't compare the Ferris wheel scene to Bobobo to this Ferris wheel scene. It's not the same.
No, it's just about the same.
Yeah, I mean, somebody ends up getting...
Fundamentally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody's gonna die here.
It's gonna be me.
It's me. Oh my god. But yeah, it was painful to also see Shoya regress back into his little hole that he had built for him. But at that point, it mainly just focuses on Shoya and Shoko's relationship, because Shoya's like, "Yo, dog, I'm gonna make sure she's happy forever, because I feel guilty." And so they hang out. Yeah, they start hanging out a lot. They start celebrating their mama's birthday. Grandma dies. I was sad when Grandma died.
That made me really sad. Well, because they had
Open up.
Grandma, get down.
Oh.
Well, because it made me sad because they had like a moment with Grandma.
Yeah. As soon as that moment came up, I'm like, "Dog, don't do this to me, dog. I know you. You're gonna kill her. You're gonna kill." And then next scene, she died. It was the worst feeling. I wanted to stop the movie at that point.
Yeah,
she was like,
it was awful.
She was like, "You're such a good sister to your sister Shoka.
Oh.
Yeah, Yuzuru, you gotta look after yourself too. Yada yada." Like, oh my god! And then she dies, and then everybody just has like a shift, like the emotion shift for those two sisters, for Shoka and Yuzuru. Like Yuzuru, what we didn't talk about, she stopped going to school because she was taking care of her sister and whatnot, and like trying to make her happy, taking pictures because kids like taking pictures.
Yeah,
but
because the reason that she took those pictures was to
she would take pictures
like
of
make
dead
Shoko
things.
happy. Yeah, well, sometimes.
We'll talk about that.
Not
later.
all the time. Guys,
mean-
you can talk to dead people.
I can take pictures of dead things.
Wow.
Click. The audience of that podcast. Click.
This is going in my cringe compilation. Click.
Click. Hashtag subscribe. Hit that bell. Click.
Click.
Despicable.
Oh, despicable
Disgusting.
me.
Click.
No.
What? You've never played Duper Simulator. Click.
Click. Click. Boo.
I'm not supposed to give my opinion,
But give it
but
a
try it out.
What are we idiots?
No.
No, you.
This is. Oh, fuck.
I feel like we're in the movie theater. Are we in a movie theater?
Yeah, we're in a movie theater.
What are you
We
doing?
can't talk.
The movie's over.
Oh yeah, we're watching a silent voice.
Guys,
That's
the
right.
movie's over.
No, the movie haven't started yet.
What are you talking about?
3 hours
our
early.
first day.
Wait. Did you just sit through the last one? We're not supposed to go until this one.
Yeah. Let's go watch Shaw. Hobbs and Shaw.
Okay.
Okay, let's go.
Man,
Welcome
I'm
back
glad
to
we're out
the
of that
Funky
movie
Anime
theater
Podcast.
now.
We watched Hobbs and Shaw
Finally,
this
we
week.
we can talk at normal volume.
Wow.
This week, The Rock and Shaw.
Yeah.
Oh my god, no. We should watch that. Actually, I want to watch that. Anyways, because
Okay.
it's got Idris Elba going. What the? No. God. Okay. Anyways, but they start hanging out. I like the part when they go to the art place, the little art outside museum thing. That was fun because you got to see a lot of landscapes, and him.
was a good time.
And he was slipping, and she was slipping, and it was fun.
Pino, you slipping.
Pino be slipping.
Pino, me slipping.
Wait, what? What does that mean?
Pino be slipping.
I don't get it.
You're slipping.
It's very NSFW.
Oh
no,
no!
I
Pino,
can't-
Pino be
No.
slipping.
I don't want to. I don't want to.
Hold on,
I don't
I'll
want
put it in the
to. I don't want to
chat.
humor you at all.
I'll type it in the chat.
No.
Yes.
You mean, am I slipping down the noodle slide?
Make way for the pasta prince and the pasta prima donna.
What I did like after Grandma died was there was a bigger emphasis. That's never a good thing to say. After the scene that Grandma ended her existence in this movie.
Grandma down.
What? After Grandma down. Color red. Grandma down. Okay, after that incident, I like the focus that they put on the mother. How like, and it wasn't really shown before, and Chuck did mention it that they had to pay the mother money to replace all that, but the mother hated that family with a vengeance. Shoko's mom ripped off the earring off of Shoya's mom at the beginning.
pissed.
That was, I think that's like
Mom
a biggest
fight,
sign of
mom
disrespect.
fight.
I think, I don't know, but like for some reason I felt like that's a symbol of just like, yeah, you screwed up, and that's gonna show that you
Yeah.
screwed up or something. But like the hate, the hate that the mother showed was something to fear, and she did over time, kind of mellow out a little bit, little by little, and began to accept Shoya, which was fun, especially when they invited him to the fireworks festival thing that they were having, and that's where the movie really just, that's it's the worst part. So over the course of the movie, Shoko starts acting a little strange too. She lets him know, I'm bad for you. I'm only going to bring you pain. Blah blah blah. And I'm just like, at that point, I'm like, what are you talking about? What do you
What do you mean?
mean? We're throwing bread at the fishes. We're having fun.
Come on.
But it gets real because as a family, including Shoko's family, go to the fireworks festival.
Yeah.
And then, the mom and the little sister, they're like, hey, we should make them watch the fireworks together. Let's go get food. Bye. And, they hang out over there. You can tell something's off with Shoko at that point. And she's like, oh, you know what? Sorry, dog. I got to go home and study, dog. Yo, man, I got that tat. Oh, see ya, bye. And then, she eats out of there.
Yeet.
And
he's like,
Shoyo's like, oh, I guess I should study too, dude. Mom and sister come back and they're like, hey,
Study.
hey, study. Sister's like, yo, dog, I forgot my camera at home. Y'all mind picking that up, scooping that up for me, bring it back? She's like, yeah, I got you, fam. I got you.
Bring it back now, yo.
I got you. So he goes back to Shoko's house, and he's like, oh, door's locked. Let me just open that. Oh, lights are off. Nobody's here. Hey, who's that standing on the balcony? And just as he was standing in the beginning of the movie on top of the bridge, ready to jump, Shoko was doing the same thing. She was on top of the railing
apartment, yeah,
from her apartment building, and that's an even uglier sight. Ready to just take the leap, and
my God,
the panic in Shoya's face in that moment, and the entire scene thereafter. What that was tough. He ran. He trips over a chair, and I was angry.
Yeah.
I was yelling at the chair. I said, "Get out of the way!"
The most hated inanimate object on this podcast.
Chair, table, camera.
It was like he was tripping over things, and you're like, "Oh no!" Like the sense of dread that you get from watching that is insane.
My heart was racing. I was like, "This is not what I signed up for." I did not want to see somebody jump off a building this way, and like for what reason as well. Like I was so confused why she wanted to, and just when you think she leaps, she's like she steps off, and I was like, this is the end. But luckily, Shoya makes it in time. Well, barely.
And grabs her hand. Barely.
Grabs her hand. And then he is in a state of panic. He's like, yo, if we make it out of this, I'm going to be a better person, like, yada, yada. I'm going to start opening up. I'm going to be nicer to people. Like, he's like, going back on everything that he was. And he manages to save Shoko.
And
but
then
the cost was he falls instead. And he's the one who takes the plunge, and then, blah! The end. Nah, I'm kidding.
The end.
He enters this kind of dream state, and it was so spooky. He's like, I don't know, I forget if he says it's so cold or warm, but he's like, there's like water everywhere, but that's just him bleeding out, and like, it was, I was uncomfortable. I was like, oh my God, at that point, I was like, I kind of wanted her to be there, because I was like, I was not ready for him to be there either.
Yeah,
and
it's crazy.
He slips into a coma, and then the story, they ignore him for the rest of the movie. Well, not ignore him, but the focus shifts towards Shoko and everyone else who's still in the living world, and
not in a coma.
Yeah, not in a coma, and a lot of things happen at that point. Shoko, I guess, she's just like, I shouldn't have done that. It's all my fault. She feels even worse. And then we find out, as a kid, she's always just been like, yeah, no, I suck. I'm not a good person, blah, blah, blah. Like, she's always been sad. And there's always been like this kind of death kind of thing that always haunted her. And like, the sister was aware about this. She's just like, I want to show her that death is not, it's not good. Like, you can't be thinking about that. And that's why, they showed photography of like dead toads and like birds and whatnot. She wanted to surround her, as the movie says, with things that would dissuade her from wanting to end it all. And I'm just like, damn.
Oh my God. It's so real. I know I said this before, but like, legitimately how like real these emotions are. It's kind of unsettling because like, I don't know, like sometimes you feel like that, and like I know I felt like that before, and like I was not in a good place sometimes, and like
the fact that they can get that feeling is just,
and like as well as show to a point that it's like, hey, you can get better though. Like that's one of the good things I like about this, because while there are some shitty people and they stay shitty people, it's still, you can grow yourself and
you can overcome.
Yeah.
And in this case, in this second chance Shoko got, she was able to overcome. And she did. She went above and beyond to get everybody like back in. Like everybody just, they were kind of like drifting apart, right? But she was able to like kind of bring everyone back together.
Yeah.
And even including the annoying black-haired girl, Naoka.
Fuck her.
Who was still being extra. Oh my god, the scene. Oh my gosh. So this scene was real tough. Shoya's mom comes to the hospital, and she sees Shoko's mom, and she's like ready to be like, oh my god, I'm gonna beat down, because
Long fight.
Shoya probably did something. And in a turn of events, Shoko's mom asks Shoya's mom for forgiveness. Both of them actually just kneel down, and they're like, yo, I'm so sorry for what happened. It was our fault. And I'm just like, what a turnaround. It was just, it came full circle. Like, there was forgiveness, there was acceptance, and Shoya's mom was like the prime example of forgive and forget right there. I was just like, damn, what a mom.
Yeah, she's great. She's great.
What a movie.
What a movie, what a mom.
What a movie. What a mom.
And then to top it all off,
Can we
I
get
believe
that on like a shirt?
annoying black-haired girl comes in, and I think she beats up the mom. Like, they get into a fight because she starts beating up Shoka.
Yeah, Shoku, and then the mom's like, well, fuck this.
Yo, dude, don't who do you think you is, girl? And they square up. They square up. And then
They do square up, and then
Square up.
Shoya's
then,
mom comes in and is like,
Miyako.
yeah,
Yeah.
she's like, stop. Yo, she's
she's like, what the fuck? You're adults. What the
Yeah.
hell, guys?
Like,
Cease this.
yes, cease.
Cease.
Yeah, basically. And it was both uncomfortably real and just, it's again just disturbing. There's a lot of disturbing things that actually could and do happen. Like the anger they feel towards a specific person.
Real emotion.
Yeah. And it's just astounding how it works. It just works.
It does. It's, man, this is such a beautiful story.
And this is what I like to call like the healing arc, because everybody begins to like realize, hey, exactly what Shoya said. Like, we goofed it a long time ago, but we can be better.
But,
running away girl.
That's my favorite.
Yeah, running
thing.
away girl's like, I'm not gonna run away no more. Like, I'm gonna stay by everybody's side.
Yeah, it's a really good story. Like, if you watch this, it like teaches you a little bit.
I think so.
Albeit it's not, hit yourself over the head with morals or whatever, but like it shows you every stage of the process, from like creating that problem, and then that problem affecting you as a person, you not feeling like, hey, I'm worth it anymore. Like, this is not, I don't deserve all this, love or support or whatever. And then that healing process and those bumps along the way, because when you are having this issue, it will still, there are still people there that will help you.
Yeah.
And that are here to like keep you on track. And like, I know this is kind of preachy, but don't ever think that you're not good enough for help. And I know a lot of people have that issue. I've had that issue before, and you have to like reach out or just talk to someone.
Don't be afraid to ask for the help. Yeah.
Don't be afraid to ask for the help, because you are worth that help.
Yeah. Like, this is a little weird thing. We came into this big old blue dot alone, but we're here with her. We make friends. We make relationships. That's what they're there for, to help and support us. Like, don't ever feel like you can't, because you have someone out there who can help.
Yeah. Take it from
Life sucks, man.
Take it from the
Man,
anime
life just
podcasters.
sucks, dude.
Take it from this anime podcasters.
Yeah.
You should definitely get some help.
Yeah.
The philosophical anime
This
podcast.
is the second time we've been serious in our podcast. First being, I believe, Made in
Ever.
Abyss.
Yeah.
That was, yeah, dude.
But seriously, if you are having issues, please reach out, because that's important.
You got, who's going to take the first step if not you?
Yeah. First step in the right direction.
Yes. Not off the building. Oh,
Yeah,
God, I
please.
shouldn't have said that.
Ooh, yikes.
Yikes. Well, tryouts for Pino position is now started officially at 8:30.
Pino has left the podcast. It is now a 2-person podcast. We are waiting for our third member to join us again.
Hello, is this the podcast?
Yes, this is the podcast. Who are you?
Hello, my name is Rolf.
Hello, Rolf. What are your skills?
Do you have any skills?
You doubt the son of a shepherd?
No, I do not. You're hired.
Yippee! Now we have Rolf.
No, we
Everyone
have Rolf.
welcome Rolf.
Everyone welcome Rolf to the podcast.
Say hi, Rolf.
Hello, Ed boy.
Wait a second. My name's not Ed.
Hello, Chuck boy.
Oh, thank you.
Who is this one that has mop of head?
Oh, well, he actually cut his head recently.
You're right, I forgot. He's more like ShamWow.
Saw it. You're ShamWow.
No.
Wait a second, I thought you were Rolf.
Wait,
Oh,
I've
the truth come out.
I've returned.
Pino is Rolf.
Hello, I am Rolf. I've learned English once more.
Congratulations, Rolf.
Thank you. Now let us continue with the podcast.
Like nothing happened.
As you do.
This ending
yeah.
sequence
Oh,
was the best. After everybody seems to heal, there's this kind of weird dream sequence that both Shoya and Shoko have, where it's like they feel like somebody's going towards the light. Essentially, it's kind of what's happening. Shoko wakes up in a panic and starts running back to the same old pond bridge that they would throw fish at. And the whole sequence, even her running and the things moving by, beautifully animated. Music perfectly suspenseful in on all the ways that it needed to be. You
Yeah.
can feel her emotion of tears, crying, shouting, yelling. It was raw, dude. Like, I could not.
Yeah.
Like, that's where I was like, okay, here come the tears. Like,
Here come those tears, baby.
yeah, it was rough. And then she was in so much pain. And in the next instant, Shoya wakes up from the coma. And he's like, what am I doing here? When did I get, what is this? What are these tubes? This
Yeah,
isn't my beautiful house. This
This
isn't
is
my
not my
beautiful,
beautiful
wife.
How did I get here?
Somebody go water me down. Throwing bread to the fish below. And so he basically just breaks out of the hospital. Everybody does this in every movie. I don't know why they do that. They probably still need those IV fluids somewhere. It always bothers me. But anyways.
He's
He knows
struggling, though, to get here.
He knows where to go. He's like, yo, I need to see Shoko right now. Gets down, runs down. He's like, damn, I'm late. And then he's like, oh, wait, no, I'm just too tall. Looks down. Shoko's right there. They have a beautiful moment where they both apologize, with Shoya finally apologizing. He's like, all this time I've been trying to be nice to you, but I don't think I've once said I'm sorry for what I did. And I was like, that is what was
It's
missing.
real. It's
Yikes.
real shit.
Yeah. And then
Yiggity yikes.
they have a beautiful moment there. It was the last bit of healing and forgiveness that was needed, and I was in. I was like, okay, you've moved this. This movie's amazing. And I don't know how much time passes by, but he meets up with everyone else. He tries to be better. It's a school festival time. He makes up with his buddy Broccoli Man. And they're in the bathroom and they're being bros in the bathroom, as you do, And it was good. It was very good. He's even bros with the weird guy with the squinty eyes that I forget his name.
I don't know who he is.
I don't know.
He's not here. His name is Satoshi, but I have
Dude, Ash
he's not
Ketchum?
in there. Yeah,
It's my rival.
it's my rival.
And I didn't trash on
Stinky.
Glasses Girl a lot, but she sucks too, dude.
She's kind of not great.
Yeah.
she's okay, but she's not great.
She's like, it's not my fault. Like, dog, it's your fault, dog.
I'm like, it's kind of your fault.
you didn't do anything. It's your fault, dog.
Sorry, dog. It's kind of your fault.
Yeah.
Can't believe you, dog.
And that's why tonight you're our biggest loser. But yeah, you see Shoya's effort to open up, and the best thing happens when they're all together. Black-haired girl comes in, and like she's about to like she's being mean to Shoko again, but then you see a little sign language from her calling her a moron. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, I took off my glasses. I said, "Excuse me." I started laughing like a maniac. I was like,
Yeah, I think it was
me?
very funny.
I
And then probably the most
important scene, the best scene.
important scene happens where all of the X's fall off of all these characters. Like,
Yeah.
even these people that you've never seen before.
Mhm.
And, like, a little piano piece plays.
Oh, that one.
So good.
And it is a beautiful moment. Like,
You-
it's not even, like, a world-ending moment.
Mhm.
He's literally just opening himself up again.
Yeah.
And seeing the world. And I think that's, like... Oh...
That's when I
I-
realized this movie wasn't
oh.
about Shoko. I was
Yeah,
like,
right.
oh shoot, this was a
It's-
Shoya movie, dude.
Yeah, it's I just
Tricked ya.
watched that moment and I got chills.
Yeah.
Like actual chills watching that again.
I was
It
happy
is-
crying at that point. I was like,
Oh,
yes.
oh yeah. The whole third act I was crying. There was not a point in the third act where I was not tears. And I was watching it with my girlfriend. We were holding each other and just crying.
Were you
the
One
whole
Piece
time.
crying?
It was worse than One Piece crying, my man. Like
Oh,
it was
damn,
like a
dude.
lot. Like there was a lot of liquids lost that day.
Oh my god. Stay hydrated.
I did drink a lot of water because I, in fact, need to stay hydrated. And remember, guys, if you're listening to this podcast, stay hydrated.
Remember, it's only October, you know. Drink some water.
Excuse me?
It's October?
Oh, time flies when you're talking about anime.
Yeah, man. Time flies when you closed off your entire existence to just yourself.
Yeah.
But it was beautiful
And-
because, you know, they also... I don't think if I'm remembering correctly, but at the beginning, when the X's show up, is when you see him, like, put his hands over his ears.
Yeah.
And I looked at that, I'm like, yo.
He closes them all out.
He
yeah.
deafens himself at that point, and I think he takes them off at the end as well. Like, there's a point where it's like he removes his hands. I think, if not, then correct me. But like having that come full circle, I was like, oh, so this is why it's called the shape of noise, or like the shape of voices in Japan, like the direct translation. I was like, yo, okay. It wasn't
Yeah,
necessarily
once-
deaf
Yeah,
for
it's
like
crazy.
Shoko. It was being
Sure,
deaf
yeah,
to life. Like, yo.
He like, because during the scene in which he really gets that, he like looks down first.
Mm-hmm. As
And then-
as he do.
And then when you see him look up, all these X's are there, and you're like, "This is insane." It's absolutely crazy, the symbolism in this show.
Sorry,
And then just puts what?
I just read the chat.
No, don't read the chat. Don't read the chat.
That's what
Stop
you meant.
it.
Okay,
Yeah.
continue. Go ahead. I'm gonna go.
It's just very pretty, dude. It's just really good. Pino had to mute himself because he was laughing.
I'm sorry. This is
Joke's on
supposed to be
you,
a good
though.
movement, but I saw your pussy be yanking.
This pussy
I
really
wasn't
be
going to say it out
yanking.
loud.
It's fine. Guys, listen to Silva Gunner Rips. Anyway,
That's the end of the movie.
yeah.
And that
the
was a beautiful
and
movie.
It's true. I don't know, man. I've seen both Your Name and this now, and I think I like this one a little better.
I like this one solely because I prefer movies that are more grounded in
Yeah.
reality. I prefer that rather than the whole mystic superstition thing.
Even
but
though
that's just me.
it was kind of cool being
Yeah,
mystic.
of course.
That was
I like the
but
little
spoilers. Don't spoil.
yeah.
that.
I like the whole like aspect
The
of,
deal.
of Your
I haven't seen
Name,
that
but
Yeah, but your name, but like a silent voice is just so grounded.
I could even
It's-
recommend this to just someone who doesn't watch anime and be like,
Yeah,
yo,
no,
there's no fantasy.
legitimately.
This is
It's just
it's a good
story.
movie. It's a good story.
Like theoretically, you could make the story like a live action story. Obviously, it wouldn't be the same.
Yeah.
It would not. At
especially not
any
the fireworks.
point would I recommend this being adapted to live action.
Yeah.
But
Now that you say it, it's going to happen.
No.
the curse of this podcast, please. But like legitimately, there's so much to love about this, even if you don't watch anime.
It's on Netflix,
So-
I believe, right?
Tell people to watch anime.
Yep.
Watch this movie on Netflix. Watch it. Just recommended
Yeah,
somebody.
we know you have it already.
Yeah. Just what are you
it.
doing? What are you still doing here?
Or pirate. But
Go
watch it
Yeah.
from legal
Yeah.
sources.
Watch it dub, watch it sub.
You
Scrub
can
a
watch
dub
it
dub
on
and even in the tub.
Netflix.
Nut fucks.
Yeah, that's what it's called.
That's a movie.
That's the movie. Oh man.
Do you guys want to go into characters? I feel like we kind of talked a little
Yeah.
bit about them.
I
but-
think we just should like cover some basics. And it's just good.
I need to pee.
do you want to
take a
take a
short
pee break?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pee break, everybody.
Everyone, we'll be back. Everyone, break. Let's go take a pee break. No, it's
Technical difficulties. Whoa, is that?
Well, that was a good thing. Let's move on to characters.
We did it.
We did it.
Congratulations,
Those are all the
gamers.
characters. Let's talk about some of the main ones. We'll talk about Shoya first, our boy, our tall boy. What a
He's
good
tall.
person. He's a good, kind-hearted person after he realized he was a bad
after
person.
he realized he was a big bastard baby.
Yeah. He just didn't understand he just didn't understand. That's
He was
that's
just a
really
bad.
it.
He was just a kid. That's the thing. He was a kid.
And he grows up to be a good person, good boy, sad boy, but a
Yeah.
good boy.
Sad good boy.
He's helping out
Me
his
too.
family, taking care of his sister's daughter, hanging out with Pedro, you know. He develops so much during this entire show. It's like a roller coaster for him as well. Even though he went on a literal roller coaster.
Yeah.
That was fun. That was a fun one.
It was good. I like that. That was fun. I do like him as a main character. I like his hair. I like his style.
I like his
He's
little mannerisms. Well, not mannerisms. He's like a little slouched down because of the
Yeah.
whole, like,
Yeah.
he hates being
He
seen
hates
or stuff.
life.
Yeah. That,
Yeah,
It fits the character very well.
Which was very, yeah, I enjoyed that from him.
absolutely.
And what a guy, dude. I'd love to be his friend.
What a guy.
What a guy. All right.
Absolute lad.
Next up is Shoko. Oh, the purest. Let's protect always.
Yeah, we
Can
got
we agree?
protect.
Or Ed before she attack. Yo, young Shoko when she was beating up Shoya. Oh,
Yeah,
like what do you want from me? I was like, ah.
I was like, no.
My heart.
Yeah, my heart was in pain. She grew a lot as well. She was down on herself for the entire movie that we didn't even notice. Partially,
Yeah.
like
Well,
the
that's the scary thing about it.
yeah, it's the ones
You
you
don't
don't know
know.
about. Yeah.
He's been interrupted.
No, it's okay. I'm fine.
Those la 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 la.
Welcome
Pino,
to the
it's
South
time to-
American Park.
And on our left we have our Peru exhibit. We
Hello,
have
I am
our
Peru.
tiny Pino.
Hello, it's a herd of pinos.
It's a herd. We call them paninis.
Hey, dude.
A group of panay. Gomenasai.
A group
Gomenasai.
a group of
Italiano.
pinos are paninis.
Oh, hi, Chowder. Yeah.
Okay. Oh hi, Chowder.
I like her
I'm
design.
not your boyfriend.
Yo, the way they made Choco was just an average girl. That's the best part about her character.
Yeah, she's just normal.
Trying to admit her love to him early on in the movie was the best thing in the world. And the fact that he's like, "What, the moon?" made me
Yeah.
want to slap that mother Lily so hard. I'm like, bro, I heard her.
Bruh.
They heard
Bro,
her.
I'm gonna post this in my cringe compilation.
Bro, that was
just-
totally
just
cringe.
wait and see.
You just lost you just lost access.
You
on
just
people's
lost
faces.
subscriber.
I was
Can't believe
upset.
you lost
I will tell you, I was
subscriber.
upset when she was like, "I love you," and he's like,
I like the moon. Ooh,
Fucking Japanese.
"God."
fucking Japan.
They always got to throw in the
please.
dense character in there, you know. God, hated it. And then when she just jumps onto her bed and she's like, "I can't believe I said it," and she flaps her little like legs around, I was like, "Oh, she's just a normal girl."
Oh my god,
There's-
that little flourish, like they didn't have
It's too
to.
real.
But
man, she was so she was
yeah, that
she
was
was the realest. She's the real OG dog.
she is the real OG.
She's a real OG. But you know who's realer than the real OG? The true OG, her sister Yuzuru.
yeah,
what
Yuzuru
a
is
character.
so good. I love Yuzuru as a character. I think personally, I really do. I think she's such a dynamic character because like it's hard to be someone who's like very close to someone else who's suffering, but you feel like they can't. You can't help them. Like that's such a difficult position to be in.
And it's such a young age too. It's
Oh my god!
It's
how she had to
tremendous.
like grow up. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
And not to mention, I mean, well, also to mention, she had that to deal with, and then as soon as she had that wonderful moment with her grandma, the loss of like a pillar of like, hey, you're cool with me, like a family member just dying, and that's heavy for a kid, you know?
Yeah.
And it pushes her, luckily it pushed her in the right direction, but you do see her moment of weakness when she's crying by the waterfall.
Yeah,
I was just,
it's because everyone's human.
let me give you a hug.
Yeah, it's rough.
It's
It's-
tough.
Oh, man, I just want everyone
is
to
hard,
be happy.
man.
Man,
Life
life
is-
sucks.
Man, life's stinky. But like,
Nietzsche Joe.
yeah, Nietzsche.
Wait, what do you say?
Guys,
Guys, let's talk about Tomohiro.
Dude, Broccoli Boy?
He got broccoli.
He's better
looks
Mineta.
delectable.
Yeah?
Huh?
Actually, forget I brought up Mineta. I hate
Yeah,
him
don't
with
say
a,
that.
with
He's
a
a
vengeance.
bastard.
Yeah.
He's a great idiot.
Yeah, this one's a broccoli. Broccolis are good for you and they make you toot. Mm-hmm. He is...
Is that scientifically correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Makes you toot. Toot, toot.
Now I know.
This boy takes him to the movies. Yo, the whole just them being friends scene was great.
Yeah. Oh my
We're
god.
going to the movies and we're gonna hang out. And
That's
we're gonna do all
real
this
life
stuff.
though. That's real shit.
Hey, show.
Like I love that.
What was his nickname for him? He
I
called
don't-
him something.
I can't remember. I don't know. I watched this a long time ago.
Yeah. And like, oh my god, it's what was I gonna say? He's probably the funniest character out of
Oh
all of
yeah,
them.
absolutely.
Brings life. And when he had a mustache, that was great.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, I'm growing this mustache until we're friends. I'm like, what
Yeah.
mustache, bro?
I'm like, yeah, exactly. I'm like,
but
who?
it was such a good sentiment on behalf of him. It was
Oh yeah, absolutely.
it's
100%.
true bro status. If we had best bro, that he'd be on the top list.
He's best bro for sure.
He's right there next to Kamina.
Sadly, we don't do best bro.
Yeah, we don't. No bros
You'll have to
allowed.
watch another podcast.
You have to watch the fancy anime podcast.
Yeah, man. Whoever makes that, a bunch of real losers.
Yeah, like the Roadie Rough Boys.
Oh man, those Ruddy
Excuse
Rough
me?
boys.
Out at Ram Ranch.
18 broccolis.
naked cowboys at Ram Ranch.
Growing their mustaches for their friends.
God, why'd you bring up Ram Ranch?
You brought it up.
I didn't bring it
Oh,
up.
God
You
did.
brought it up, Garb. All right, and the most important
All
character,
part of my
Pedro.
master plan.
Yeah, Pedro good.
Pedro and sister, whose face is never seen.
Vote for Pedro.
Vote for Pedro.
Hey,
Vote for Pedro.
It's me, Pedro.
Pedro.
Vote for Pedro.
can I see your bike?
Sure.
Sure.
Oh my god, that's so funny, Pino.
I practice my Pedro every day.
I'm so proud of
Thanks. I have to watch that movie again. I don't remember any of his lines.
you. Can we... When are we doing that for the
Can we
podcast?
watch Napoleon Dynamite for the podcast?
Okay.
Napoleon Dynamite's a fucking classic.
Your mom goes
Wow, we get off track. What?
when the girl goes to their house trying to sell makeup and whatnot, and Kip's listening in. He's like, "I'm just trying to make money to college," and you hear Kip far away. Your mom goes to college. It felt so bad, but I laughed.
It's me, your Uncle Rico.
Guys, it's
What
me,
a pizza.
Uncle Rico, dude.
Let's make a chimichanga.
We're all Uncle
Chimichangas.
Rico on this blessed day.
You're just jealous because I'm chatting with 2D girls all day.
Dude, I'm at the chat room with hot babes all the time. Hot babes.
God.
You LaFonda. Oh,
Oh, Bufonda Betty, baby.
Fonda
Dude.
Betty. Okay, who's our next character? I can't think of anyone else I want to talk about.
The moms.
Oh yeah,
The
Ishida
oh,
Miyako.
Both moms are good. I love both moms. They're great.
Yeah.
They go up,
Yeah,
up
you
and
can't
above and beyond for the children. That's great.
A good couple of moms.
One of them
Guys.
takes care of their children. The other one burns money.
And you decide who is who.
Yeah. Would you like to have money or just be
And,
poor?
or a loving mom. Which one do you want?
You can only choose one. Choose quickly. Time's running out.
You're out of time. You get neither.
Congratulations, you won.
Congratulations. You
are a winner.
You sounded exactly like that message. Congratulations.
You won.
You won. Oh my god, I can't believe this.
I was running around the
Yeah, and
and I was
My
watching
pants fell down.
the FAB podcast,
Yeah,
and then I got
okay.
I got a virus. I think they said
Congratulations, you won.
well, what did you download?
it was not nothing. I deleted it. I deleted it. Don't
Well,
worry.
what did you? Why did you delete it?
It's gone. It wasn't for me. It was for you. I learned it from you, Dad. I learned it from
You.
I learned it from watching you.
Parents who smoke have kids who smoke. Don't smoke, or whatever the commercial's about. Watch anime.
I'm a dog. What's your excuse?
I'm a dog.
Hashtag not all dogs.
Hashtag. Anyway,
Not all
guys. I think that's all. I think
All the
that's
characters
a lot,
we wanna
all the
talk
characters
about.
we want to talk about.
I'm not giving the light of day to whatever they were, blonde and
Yeah, the
blonde
rest
and
of them are
black.
bullies.
Yeah, they're bullies.
Welcome to the 45th edition of Who's the Best Girl, the part of the
Wow.
podcast where each contestant puts forward their choice of Best Girl of the episode and
That's
duke
an
it out for
acute
the
angle.
title of Best Girl. Today, our contestants, once again, will always be Pino, Garb, myself, and the Patreon pick who you're each
Yo.
advocating for.
Oh, dude.
Wow, I'm picking the broccoli boy.
Oh, dude. Yo, I'm picking Shoko, dude.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
dude.
I pick Miyako Ishida, the
And-
mom.
And guess what? Community voted, and by community I mean the community of community, and that they also picked Shoko. So I'll be defending
Yay.
their honor. I am blessed to stay to
Congratulations.
defend their honor. Garb,
I will.
tell us.
Garb.
Listen, he's a real bro. He's a bro's bro. Whenever he said that he's going to keep growing that mustache till their friends, he meant it from the bottom of his fart. And you just don't find a friend like that always. He's a good boy.
Do you have
know?
friends? Do you know what friends are?
No.
Friends
Okay.
don't fart. I hope you know that.
I've never farted once.
Oh God.
You don't believe in someone from the bottom of your fart?
No.
I don't believe in farting.
You know what farts are? They
What?
dissipate.
What do you believe in?
Magic in a young girl's heart.
Fuck you. Anyway, if this segment was best of bro, then it would definitely
But it's
be.
not.
It's not.
Here's the-
But it's
it's
not.
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 But
It
he's
is not.
At least
It is not. I did not hit her.
I did not choose him. I did not. Oh, hi, Shoko.
he at least
Oh, hi,
deserves,
Shoko. How's your sex life?
Dude.
He at least deserves a silver medal.
You know what? I'll admit he's a good bro. But
He's a bro.
I don't know. He was being real rough with the ladies, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
We don't like that.
Yeah, we don't like it.
that.
Yeah.
He was about to bully little Yuzuru until he found out little Yuzuru was a girl, and he's like, "Oh, let me just stand 50 meters away."
Yeah.
The
Well,
best
at
scene.
least he didn't do anything on
Respectful.
stream.
Yeah, you know what?
Yeah.
You're
Don't
right.
do it on
Don't
stream.
do it. Don't stand far away on stream.
Don't stand too close to me.
Don't stand
Don't stand.
so close.
to me.
Oh my! I'm thinking about that song. Let me not think about that song.
Okay, don't think about the song.
All right, let's think about Shoko. Shoko, if you disagree, you're wrong. That's my defense.
Hey.
You're wrong if you
No,
disagree.
hey, guess what?
Yeah, what? Don't say
Sho-
it.
Shoko
Don't say it.
doesn't
Don't.
have
Don't.
two colors in her hair.
Toes.
Wait a second.
Which one of you
wait,
said that?
Wait,
Wait a second.
I did not. How dare you?
Huh?
Okay, what
I
were you
would
saying?
never.
What were you saying, Chuck?
She only has one color in her hair.
What? That doesn't. What does that mean? What does
She
that
only has
mean?
one. That means she only has one color in her hair.
Yeah, but so does Broccoli Boy.
No, he is only green.
Yeah, but look, Shoko,
He is only
Shoko
green.
will throw up
green?
gang signs with you whenever you want. Okay.
Guys,
She'll
first
be-
off,
she'll be
no
doing the
gang
whoa.
signs.
She'll
Doing
do
the
the
whoa?
nay nay.
Yeah?
She'll do Mambo number 5.
you better not do Mamba number 5.
A little bit of Shoko in my life.
No.
No, but really, she's the nicest person. She's thinking for others. She brings everybody together. She
Yeah.
likes to go swimming. She likes throwing bread at the fish. You know, fish need to eat too, you know. They need their grains. They need whole grains, okay? I don't know why you're laughing. This is a serious issue.
Just more so the fact
very
that you're
important.
like, they need to eat.
They
I'm
need to
like,
eat. What do
Yeah.
you mean? What are they going to eat? Their poop? They can't do that.
Yeah. Yeah, they do. That's
No.
what they do.
Don't do that. Do we do that?
Okay. Yeah.
Oh shoot, you're right.
You don't?
No.
No?
Back in my country, we have something called fish. Oh wait, fish eat their poop. No.
You're eating poop.
It's a big circle. It's a big loop.
It's a big. If you connect
It's a
all
poop
them
loop.
together, it's a loop.
It's a poop. Who is Pepe Sylvia?
I go upstairs. The man does not exist. This animate's
And
not.
circles and circles and circles, circles and circles.
Hey,
and
guys,
circles.
guess what?
Monkey what?
Wait, I
Monkey
didn't even
what?
finish. She
Okay.
got a good color hair. She's
Only one color though.
doesn't matter. She will cook. She will act like a normal person. She'll say I love you and you'll think she says the moon, which is adorable. If you're unless you're an idiot who doesn't know what a moon and the word love means, but you know. And she cares from the bottom of her heart. She loves to have fun. And you know what? You guys can and it'd be all right to text in that relationship for reasons obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you know, if she texts you the word K, don't take it the wrong way. Don't take it the wrong way.
Okay. Hey guys,
Yeah, what's up?
you know what's really good though?
What?
Miyako.
Dude, is she a mom?
Yoshida. She's a mom.
You win.
I do like mom.
Boom! Well, I rest my case.
He wins.
If you can't hear, I'm reclining in my chair.
He's going too far. You're gonna fall to the floor.
Oh no!
Boom.
Killed by his own love for mothers.
Not my hubris.
Hashtag not my mom.
Hashtag she's my mom.
No, she's a good character, Dot.
She's great. I love
Great.
her.
She does have a little more than one color in her hair, but hey,
Yeah. Bam, two
When-
colors.
when
And
you-
she's
when
a
you-
hairdresser. So
That's true.
whenever I need my haircut, she could just comb my hair.
you're right.
Boom,
And whenever
that's like-
whenever you need to burn money, there she is.
I'll give her money to burn.
Yeah, that's a perfect functioning relationship.
You know, sometimes you just gotta dispose of money.
Sometimes, yeah. What do you mean? You want to pay taxes? No, of course not. Lie to the government. I mean, what?
Yeah.
Guys, don't lie to the government unless you have to.
Don't be
And
a
then lie to the
don't be
government.
a Yoshi brain. Pay your taxes.
Pay your freaking taxes, man. Why you not paying your freaking taxes?
I thought I raised my Yoshi better.
I didn't raise
Hey,
my
fuck you,
Yoshi at
Luigi.
all.
But Mama Luigi, I'm a communist.
You're not allowed.
Oh.
The end.
Luigi, what's this I hear about a fucking communist dinosaur?
Mario, that's not what you think.
It's
Well,
me.
what is it?
I'm doing the communism.
Now lick my toes. God, I hate what
This got weird.
we got weird. I didn't like that.
I don't like you.
You know what we might not like? Let's try and see if we like our ratings. No?
Guys.
Do we have an email?
Yeah,
Oh.
Pino, you bastard idiot, man. We got a lot of emails.
You know what?
Oh, really?
Do we?
Yeah.
Do we?
Yeah, because we haven't recorded in 10 years.
It's been
It's been 3,000 years.
All right. Is it
If
almost
I-
time for my favorite segment?
I don't know yet. I think so. Let's
Well,
see. Okay, first one from Centurion Separato. It's
Bless you.
spelled with a lot of letters and numbers in there. I'm just gonna say Separato. And
Separado.
shut your
With
stupid
arms
mouth.
wide open.
The subject says you better do Evangelion. And then the actual message says, "Do Evangelion, then JoJo Part 3/4."
Well,
So this man
old
knows
buddy,
who
old
we
pal.
are.
okay. Who could this man be?
I don't know.
Well, sorry
He
to
knows
say,
who
we
we are.
can't do the next part of JoJo until part 6 comes out. So that's a little.
Guys,
that's a big
that's a
no
real
from me,
shame.
dog.
Okay.
Part 3 never.
Part 3 never.
Next,
More Rohan.
from Sadie. The subject is Darling in the Franks, and she says,
Oh, no.
"I want to thank you for getting me into Darling in the Franks." And
You can
I am
say- you
so
can say
sorry,
Garb right there.
Sadie.
Thank you.
I am so sorry. I'm sorry. Please watch another anime. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Please. The opinions expressed by Garbalax does not affect the opinions expressed by the Funky Anime Podcast.
Guys, I can't believe the Funky Anime Podcast has bad opinions.
I can't believe that the show we were angry at the most is the show that that Garb had the sissy flu to.
I can't believe.
There's a reason they call me Garb Bad Opinions Alax.
I can't.
It's all right.
I
That's
can't
why they call
believe-
me Pino.
Yeah.
Did Sadie
Pino.
have more? Hey,
Well,
Pino.
I mean, I hope you enjoy
Yeah.
Darling in the Franks. We have our opinions.
know,
We weren't
yeah,
a fan of it, but if
I'm
you're
not-
enjoying it, hey, go ahead.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Another one from Sadie.
Except for Garb, he
titled
can't
A
enjoy
Silent
fun.
Voice. She said, "OMG, OMG, OMG." Oh, wait. Let me do this better. OMG, OMG, OMG. A Silent Voice is the best movie ever. It is amazing. I love it. Ree!
Dude,
It was all.
she's right.
It was all in caps. It was all in caps.
She's right, though.
I just wanted to make sure everyone got it.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Hey guys, guess what?
Yeah, what?
we watched A Silent Voice.
Guys,
Welcome
watch
to
this.
the 6th round
Nah, I lost count.
of Fuck You Pino from Sadie.
Why does it gotta be that name? I'm trying to get
Okay,
a trademark.
Pino.
Yeah, what's up?
Pino. So this character
Yeah,
has blonde hair.
blonde hair. Okay, I remember I had to give
Yes,
a
you
guess.
gotta
Okay.
guess. And also, Garb can answer at any time.
Blonde. Okay, there's a
thinking.
lot of blonde hair. Is this Edward Elric or Eric?
It is not.
Oh, dang.
This kid
Fuck
has
is that?
from fucking Full Metal Alchemist. You dumb moron.
Oh, I haven't seen Full Metal.
It's really good. Next, on his hair, it's
Okay,
a boy. Spoilers.
His.
On his hair, it also has a sort of zigzag that looks like an electric bolt.
Easy. That's Loxus Dreyer from Fairy
That's
Tail.
no.
What?
No.
Nope, I know who it is.
Who?
Hold on, I gotta find his name.
Okay,
know-
next clue.
Wait. He had sunglasses on his shirt, and he's wearing a cool jacket.
Sunglasses, zigzags on his hair.
Yeah, he's blonde with a zigzag in his hair, and he's wearing a cool jacket.
What is it, a
cool black
Alolan
jacket.
Pikachu? What?
No, it is not. There's no such thing as a Alolan Pikachu.
Can I guess?
Yeah.
Is it Kitan?
No.
Damn.
God, if it was Keaton, I'd have to end myself forever. I would cry. Sunglasses. All right, is there another
He
clue?
kind of looks like Keaton. Not really.
It's not
He's-
Goro, is it?
No. I'll let you. This dude is from
No, don't tell me.
BNHA.
BNHA. Oh,
Yeah.
What is it? President Mike?
No. He's
Is it
a
the
student.
guy who shoots electricity out of
What's
his
his
cock?
name? Whoever can
Oh,
Google
what's his name?
it.
Kaminari.
Guy
No,
who...
not Kamina.
No, I said Kaminari.
No.
Is that his name?
Isn't that Lightning Boy?
It,
The
it
one he's
says-
like,
yeah, yes, that is it. You
That's
got
it.
him.
Yeah,
you got him.
undefeated. First try.
Undefeated.
I
Bam,
didn't even have
easy.
to try.
He's
My
my eyes
little
were
brother
Did I
closed
say
the whole
Loxus?
time.
No, I said Kaminari all those 500 times.
Yeah, because it's Denki Kaminari, and I'm like,
He's like, yeah.
yeah, that's me.
Yo, I love that guy. Before the episode goes downhill, let's give that ranking.
Okay.
Let's give that ranking and be yanking. All right, somebody go first. I'm long-winded, anyways.
This rank can be...
Yanking. This ranking be yanking.
Guys, this rank can really be yanking. Garb, go first.
All right. It's gonna have to be something above 4.
Good
I'm gonna
job.
say above 4.5. I'm gonna say 4.9.
Oh.
4.95.
Oh. Yo.
I'm gonna give this. I think that's
Thank you. You go, Garb. Continue.
I think it's a little bit higher than the Darling in the Franxx.
Okay, good. It better be a little bit higher, if not a lot higher.
God.
So yeah, I don't really have anything else to say. I love Kyoto Animations. Obviously, we've seen a lot of their stuff before.
Chuck 'em
And
in.
I have high expectations, and they meet those expectations, and that is not something easy. And I really liked it.
Yeah, it was very good. I guess since Pino's very long-winded and wants to be last, because I can tell, wants to be last, I want to give this a 4 point.
It's rough, ain't it?
I want to say 4.7.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
There are still some flaws. Obviously, there's nothing is perfect.
Except for Gurren Lagann.
Well, even that has the one
This
episode.
podcast. Why did everyone have to say something?
I didn't say anything.
I heard whoa, and you're like,
I didn't say anything. I made no noises. You can check back the tape. I make 0 noises. My wavelength
This is the
is not
playback.
Every-
Chuck
roll it
said
back.
noises.
2 hours and 17 minutes and about 34 seconds into the podcast.
All right.
Hello, this is a very sleepy Garb in post-production right now. What you're about to hear is Chuck in your left ear and Pino in your right. And there's definitely some sort of noise made by the Chuck, but I will leave that for you to decide and for Chuck to see if this gets cut or not.
Nothing is perfect.
Except for Gurren Lagann. I'm leaving this podcast. Why did everyone...
Now returning to your regularly scheduled fapping. Now back to your regularly scheduled fapping.
All right. Chuck, you can go.
That's what I said, 4.7. I just
okay.
think that I feel that it's very good. I love it a lot, but I have other things ranked a little bit higher than it, mostly because although I greatly enjoyed this. This is a super great show.
Anime.
I had
Movie.
a super fun time. I still think, I've enjoyed some things better.
Right.
And while I
Yeah.
will still very much fondly look back at this, and I will watch it again, I think there are some things that just held my attention or holds a more special place in my heart. So I still love A Silent Voice. Don't take it the wrong way, but
That's all right. It's still
No,
high.
we
That's a big
understand.
ass number, dude.
it's ranked the same as JoJo Part 2. So if that
That's a big
tells
number.
you something,
That is,
You're good.
that should be good.
that's no joke.
It's no
It's Part
JoJo.
2's
Am I
really
right?
good.
Ba-dum.
There it is. Ding, ding, ding.
We already made it 3 times.
No, but we forgot our bow joke. No, we didn't. We made a
No,
bow
we
joke.
didn't. We totally made a bow joke. How dare you?
Yeah. We've made at least 3.
Always. All right. Well, I knew coming into this movie it was gonna be something I would enjoy. I mean, if I'm gonna cry, it better make me cry, and luckily
Oh
it
yeah,
did.
no.
So props to you, Sid, for predicting that. I didn't cry as much as I thought I was going to cry. I'll let you. I cried near the end, and by
Yeah.
cried I mean teared up.
Oh,
I
absolutely.
am a man.
Oh, I did a lot of crying.
No, yeah, it was a good one. I left the movie feeling much more positive and happy because, unlike it being sad,
Yeah.
a sad ending, it was that happy sad where it's you're crying, but you're
Yeah.
just yes, growth, development. I don't even need to know what happens to them at the end. I just know they're good.
Yeah.
and I could
Yeah.
care less about the bad characters, anyways. But I know they'll be fine. So, with that in mind, guys, I give my... no, I'm just kidding. No. I think I've already made that bit. Anyways.
Probably.
I love that guy. Anyways. I'm going to give this a 4.85 because
Yeah.
it was very
Yeah.
good. It was very, very good. I didn't give it a 5 because...
Which is fair.
Yeah, it's not that everything was predictable. Some things were very predictable in my eyes. I was just okay, this is gonna happen. This is gonna happen. And it's not that the writing's weak. It's just more just me being picky. I'm just okay, if I
Oh,
can
yeah.
think of it, then, well, I mean, if I can think of it, I could have written it, but I couldn't have.
Well,
obviously.
you couldn't have.
No,
That's,
this is a
you're
masterpiece.
not,
by-
if you think like, oh, I could have written that, you're not giving the writers enough credit.
No, but it's a fantastic movie.
No, absolutely.
It's a wonderful time, unexpected, something I wouldn't have watched. Like I said, because I'm not. I don't want to cry. But yeah, 4.85 was good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
It's very good.
it was good.
Very
Yeah,
respectable.
very commendable.
Hey guys,
Yeah, what's up?
do you want to know what we're watching next week?
I don't know what we're watching next
I
week.
sure do.
We're
because
we're
it's-
watching both seasons of Chaos.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Are you sure?
That's my final dandy.
Well, Garb, would you actually like to tell us the real answer?
Wait a
Yes.
Wait a second.
I go after Pino.
Yeah.
No.
You set it up earlier too.
I heard him and I was
You
like,
said-
I didn't start that anime.
No. No.
Guys.
I was a fool. I was the
No.
fool.
we were watching Overlord.
Season 1.
I think that's
We
gonna be
gotta watch
fun,
some
too.
trash first.
Yeah.
I don't think it's bad. I haven't
No,
heard
it's not
bad things
bad.
about it, but I'm.
I've actually started some of that while waiting to record this one, so
I watched one episode and was like, eh.
yeah. But we'll talk about that more next time.
I'm sorry. I was so excited
I
for
know.
my
I didn't
anime.
want to break your
that,
bubble.
no, it was funny.
It's good. We'll watch that.
That
one
was,
next time, though.
That was a B plot right there that just got completed.
Guys, just get started.
Yeah.
It
I'll get
started on that one.
Don't worry. This one's a short one. Overlord's like what? 13, 12
we're
episodes?
watching 13. We're just watching the first. We're watching
Yeah.
Overlord 1 because
Yeah.
we're not watching Overlord 2.
Yeah, or 3.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or-
We'll do that. We'll see how this first season
Yeah.
goes.
And
we'll
then
see if we come
we'll
back.
make a decision after.
Yeah. And then after that,
All right.
don't worry. I've got a
Yeah.
surprise
Then it's
for
something
you.
else.
And then spoilers, nothing. You don't know what's gonna happen after Overlord.
We have it listed out because we're crazy.
Yeah.
And we know we are the keepers of the knowledge.
But again, if you want to
I'm the
interrupt
lore
that
man.
list, feel free to subscribe to our Patreon and our, I think it's our second or third tier, and you can just like yeet away this list and
Yeah.
we can put what you want.
Yeah,
us to
that's what
watch.
we've done.
Yeah.
And can't you pick a host too?
Yeah.
Yes, you can pick a host. Thank you, Sid, for choosing me. I feel very honored by being
Yeah.
chosen to watch this one and host this one. It was a real good time.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, the bee that magically turned back into a boy after being sprayed with Radex, that was Chuck.
I'm a real boy.
Wow.
Wow.
I can't believe that
Yeah,
happened.
I got a penis.
What?
That's what your.
A
That's where your.
penis.
Yeah.
That's where your stinger used to be. Anyways, and
Wait,
this
wait,
one doesn't fall off.
wait.
Don't worry.
Wait. Wait, does that mean that's on my butt then?
No. It anatomically fixed everything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was worried there.
It's shifted
It's gonna
around.
fall
in the-
off. The one over there standing next to
What?
the new boy, that's Garb.
Wow, I can't believe his penis is gonna fall off.
Wait.
That's gonna be real fucked up.
Wait, is my penis gonna fall off?
And the guy that's happy that nobody's bullying anybody, but just pointing out the fact that this poor little bee has something to look forward to later in his life. Well, that's Pino. We should really call a doctor.
No.
Man, these characters developed.
This is probably the weirdest intro and outro for any of the characters we've ever made.
None of us know how to end it for me.
Yeah. Well, I just want you to be happy and be on your way. Thank you. Say hi to your mom for Chuck for me.
No more B jokes.
Guys, no B jokes.
Only
Guys,
B-Star.
guys, nobody knows. Guys, thank you for listening to Bucky Bit Podcast. See you next time.
Tell your mom you love her.
Tell your mom you love her. Because we love her too.
And
Not in
we-
a creepy way.
No, yeah.
Not in a creepy way.
Unless she's single.
And consents.
Yeah?
Yeah. I had to
Bye.
process what you said. I was like, what?
Okay, goodbye, everyone. What the fuck?
I'm going to stop the recording.
I'm stopping this worst podcast. The Funky Anime Podcast is a program made by Upchucked, Garbalax, and Pino Play, and you can find Chuck at Upchucked Gaming on Twitter and Upchucked on YouTube. You can find Garb at Garbalax on Twitter or Garbalax on Twitch. You can find Pino at PinoPlan2 on Twitter and PinatoPlan2 on Twitch. Music made by Garblax, editing by Chuck, audio mastering by Garblax, moral support by Pino. You can find us on Patreon at patreon.com/3weebros. And make sure to check out our YouTube channel, 3weebros, so you can find our latest content. Thank you.